What's going on, everyone? Today we are taking a look at the HyperDrive Thunderbolt 4 docking station. Taking a look at the specs, this dock features Thunderbolt 4 with 11 ports in total, dual 6K monitor support, is compatible with Mac, Windows, Chrome OS, and Android, and is very lightweight at only 0.89 pounds. Taking a look inside the box, you have the manual, a Thunderbolt 4 USB-C to USB-C cable, your power brick, which has a 3-prong plug on one end and then a DC barrel connector on the other, and then last but not least, you have the actual dock itself. So taking a look at the docking station itself, this definitely feels very well made. The entire silver part is all aluminum, and overall it just has a nice and solid feel to it. Considering all the features this has, I love how small and thin this thing is as well. Alright, so taking a look at the ports starting in back, you have your power port, an HDMI port which supports 8K at 60 Hz or 4K at 120 Hz, two Thunderbolt 4 downstreams which work at 40 gigabits per second, a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port. Most other docks just have a 1 gigabit port, so this is definitely a nice upgrade in bandwidth. Then lastly, you have three USB 3.0 ports, which work at 10 gigabits per second. Coming around to the front, you have an SD card reader, another 10 gigabit USB-A port, a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and this isn't just a random basic jack, but actually a high-res output that can play up to 384 kilohertz and 32-bit audio. Again, not something I've seen on most other docks. Then lastly, you have your USB-C host port, which is a Thunderbolt 4 and provides up to 96 watts of power delivery charging. Then over here, you have two status lights, and then your power on and off button. Alright, so this is what my current setup looks like. I didn't have enough room in my actual office to film this, so I brought it out here just so I can demonstrate. Right now, I don't have any crazy monitors like 4 or 5K, but I do plan to upgrade to those eventually. But right now, what I have is two 1080p monitors. The top one I have connected with HDMI. The bottom is with USB-C. That's all connected to the dock. And thanks to this dock, everything is all just plug and play. You grab everything you need, plug it into the dock, and when you're ready to use it, you simply connect the one Thunderbolt 4 cable to the dock, and just like that, everything is good and ready to go. There's no setup or drivers required. As I said earlier, I love how small and thin this dock is. I've had docks before where they were smaller lengthwise, but much taller, and this always limited to where the dock could be placed. But with this one being so thin, it's a lot easier to place it anywhere and not have it be an eyesore. In this case, it's the perfect size for me to slide right under my monitor like that, and you can barely see it except for the cable sticking out the front. Alright, so I did do a transfer speed test on the dock, as I do have a Thunderbolt 4 SSD drive as well. So with the drive directly connected to the computer, these were the speeds I got. Now with the drive connected through the dock, these were the new speeds. So here they are side by side, and as you can see, the speeds are nearly identical in most parts. On the reading side, everything is pretty much spot on the same. Coming over to the right side, the first sequential write was pretty much the same, but direct to the computer, the drive was about 250 megabytes faster. Overall, these are definitely very impressive speeds for a docking station. I've tried a lot of docking stations where the loss was pretty bad, but this one is very minimal. This is great to see, as in this case, using a docking station does not mean you have to sacrifice performance as well. So over the years, I've tried many different docks, but this one right here is hands down the best one I've tried so far. Yes, it costs more than a lot of others out there, but it also performs a lot better and includes a ton of upgraded features as well. So if you're looking for a very well made, reliable, and professional grade docking station, then I highly recommend this one here, which is the HyperDrive Thunderbolt 4 docking station. Alright, well that about wraps up this video. As usual, if you have any questions at all, feel free to drop me a comment and let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.